All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone who were well, and peace and salutations to those for elect. I'm Brother Yashah. Just want to get into this quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh being the Most High, who the world going to call God, through his only begotten Son, who the world going to call Jesus Christ, two so-called black men. And I just want to get into the here it is, the upcoming Fourth of July, the so-called independence of America. Which America was really founded, May Day, 1776. The birth of the Illuminati, and then they declared their independence on July 4th. All right, and this coming July 4th, 2026 is America's 250th anniversary. All right, and hey, man. Hey, Esau, enjoy it, because this is the end, all right? And I just got this Google about, this, Esau, let me get this real quick. Inward thought. This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right, and who is the they? The so-called white man, Esau Edom, the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, he has a mindset. All right, that that America is gonna be. Oh, hey, Trump, make America great again. The average American, middle class, or upper high class. Homeowners, and the multi-million, you know, they think that this place is gonna last forever. We know that the elites, according to Revelation 12 and 12, they know they got a short time. That's why they trying to speed this process up. All right, they see the Lord, as far as the angels in the heavens. They got the space, the space force, because they know it was something. They know that the Lord is coming back. All right. They see the prophecies playing out. And they trying to like the scripture said, you can't do nothing against the truth before it. So as they try to rush to their agenda, they fulfilling scripture, because the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is harder than their heart. All right, to fulfill His will. This is all prophecy, but same time, they think they're gonna upset prophecy. You see what I'm trying to say? So Esau is just in a big fucking he's in a straight position. He's all messed up in the game right now. He's about to crash out. So America, their global hegemony, their superpower on Earth, all right, which made the Earth drunken, all right, with his wine, with his philosophies, is declining. It's over. It's going down, all right, and even history's proving it, because here it is. They're this is their 250th year, and that's the average lifespan of any kingdom. And I say average, all right. So let's get this. How long do empires last? Historically, data indicates that empires last roughly 220 to 250 years on average. You see that? However, historians emphasize that this is not a hard rule. Lifespans rarely widely based on historical context. Okay. The 250-year model, British military historian Sir John Clubb famously analyzed major empires and proposed a standard 250-year life cycle. This pattern, seen in the Roman, Arab, Ottoman, and British empires, suggests that they passed through stages of pioneer. Okay, check this out. Conquest, which they did. Commerce. America is the number one place for commerce. Affluence, intellect, and finally decadence. And you cannot tell me we're not in a stage of decadence. All right? What's decadence? Moral or cultural decline. all right, as categorized by excessive indulgence in pleasures or luxury. And is that not Babylon? Is that not Babylon that overindulge? You got 24-hour fast food spots, all right. You got nightclubs. You got people just disregard food. They throw it away. Non-stop transportation. We over here in New York is the city that never sleeps. There was another one. It says moral or cultural decline. You got women out here ass naked, damn near, with their underclothes on. You know what I mean? Women walking around with tights, legging shorts, which is your under trousers, sealess, see-through. You know, people morals. People don't hold. You know, the children. It's just madness. All right, people don't pray before they eat no more. The family structure is defeated, especially for our people, the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So this is decadence, all right? Similarly, mathematically modeling of 41 ancient empires is modeling, America's modeling the past empires, all right? They had their moment, they had their rise, they had their peak, and then they had their fall, all right? And why? Mainly, all right? Let me get some. 1 second, bear with me. Oh, no, hold on. I know it's a proverb somewhere. Yep. This is Proverbs 16 and verse 12. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, all right? And what's wickedness? Breaking of the law, statutes, commandments, all right? And all these former kingdoms, they wasn't upholding the laws of the Most High. The Egyptians wasn't upholding the law of the Most High. The Syrian Empire, the Roman Empire, the Persian and the Mede Empire, they was doing their own thing. They had their own gods, you know? It says it is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. And is America established on righteousness? No. So therefore, it's going to go down. All right? And ultimately, the kingdoms of the earth, it belongs to the Lord. And he set it up who he will. Daniel's 2, what's that? Let me get that. Just flowing through the spirit. I get that real quick. This is Daniel's 2 and 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom. All right, and we're still in the time of these kings. This is the last kingdom before the rulership of Jacob. All right, who's Jacob? You Israelites. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. All right, the Lord's chosen people. It says, I'm gonna get that scripture. Esau is the end of the world. We know that this so-called white man comes from is a descendant, all right, of the Edomite, all right, of Esau, the so-called white man. And then the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And a kingdom being set up now with the men, all right? Scriptures say that we are lively stones, that the kingdom of heaven is within us, all right? And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all kingdoms. Yep. And it shall stand forever. All right? Because the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the kingdom of righteousness, the kingdom of truth. And the truth is going to stand. The law is going to stand forever. You know? And the law, the law, statute, and commandments was given unto the Lord's people, the Israelites. All right, starting with the elect right now. But I wanted to get the other one. Basis of men. Yes, the one. This is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones. All right, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right, aka empires. To the rulership of the earth, the power structure. All right. And the Lord is going to give the power structure to the Israelites, all right? It says, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men. And that's what he did. He set up Esau, Edom, all right, over the world, all right, the lowest of the low, for our punishment. And for us to learn what wickedness is. And trust me, we learned it. Because this place is, man, the world is mourning. The people mourning. This place is upside down. Second Ezra 7:6, Salakia. Second Ezra 6:7. Then answered I and said, what shall be parting asunder of the times, all right, the ages, all right, or what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth, all right? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, all right, representing us pulling him out of rulership, which is happening through this word. And ultimately, it's physically going to happen when Yahweh Shah pull up, all right, after the in the midst of World War III, and them nukes fly off, all right, and then destroy Babylon, and then the Lord beam up his people, the elect, and we're going to come back down, and it's going to be a planet takeover. Like brothers like to say, a Jakeover, all right? Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, all right? The end of the world, not meaning the whole world is going to blow up, but the end of an age, all right? When you go to the Greek word eon, all right? Or aeon. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. We got next. The next rulership and the final rulership that's going to last forever, all right? Yahweh Shah sitting upon the throne of David, all right? Is the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which is synonymously the kingdom of Israel. So Esau, you're done. All right? Your rulership is just about up. And all we doing is waiting for the prophecies to be fulfilled, and we out of here. So Lord willing, was edifying, and shalom to the elect.